Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, Coke Chase, aka Clay Mason, and let's beat Avowed. Your boy finally just got done with the first area. We are speaking to the town people to, discuss what we should be doing with the whole, Dream Scourge affecting the area. People are getting affected by the Dream Scourge. We're going to move over to the Dead Fire. We're going to be moving over to this new area called the Garden. I don't even know how this came to be. I don't know what was going on. I've already blew past all the side missions. The side missions were hilarious. They always threw me into something where it tried to teach me a lesson, but it was really just confusing because it just led to me doing something overpowered, and like all my abilities already like overbeared the ability to just bypass a mission. So it was just like too easy. It wouldn't even be bother to like show it. But at the end of it all, this game is crazy. It teaches me who I am, what I did, what I should be doing, what my ancestors were doing. That okay, hold on. That part was kind of crazy. Showing my ancestors, and then it threw me into this loop where it showed everyone's past, everyone's experience, and it threw me into the center of it all. And then I kept talking to my patron, the thing that's in my head. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest. I hate to admit it, but I saw that one coming. Those two don't get out much. When 𝐦𝐤𝐳 took away their research funding, I pulled some strings to get it back. He told me I was a fool, but they'll prove him wrong someday. I have faith. I hope you had an enlightening visit at the corpse farm.
Enlightening?
𝐦𝐤𝐤 is one of my favorite neighbors, second only to 𝐦𝐤𝐤. When her best farmhand got stuck up a tree, I got him down in one piece. Well, several pieces. I've always looked up to her. And you got his machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died. She was brilliant, and he took the loss hard. I'm going to miss him. Sounds like you've met with everyone. We're ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, 𝐦𝐤𝐤 will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. And every bit of it was critical to our research. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, 𝐦𝐤𝐤's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject.
Ooh, the test subject.
I'd call that a good day's work. Animancy takes a lot of preparation. You might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. Don't be. I couldn't ignore this forever. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great. Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
I'll show you the horrors of what I experience on a daily basis.
And when you with your niggas, you have none.
Exactly. You can be unhinged and you guys would still love me unconditionally.
I don't know about that.
We can right?
I love you with some conditions, bro.
To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Hurt my feelings, man.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my
That's really dumb
inheritance.
funny for no reason.
Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
Yo, where the fuck Jihad at, man? Niggas don't wanna get on rivals.
Bitch comes up to you after you got
Good rivals.
what I got there?
I didn't have the
Straight
words.
balls.
Take that
All
shit.
that's really
No
down
fault.
there is an unhappy memory.
You hate.
One that keeps on growing.
Me?
With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord.
That's the old ruin that I was being mentioned about in the memory that I went and experienced the other day. Holy shit.
I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone. I may have glanced at the handwriting. Don't worry, your secrets are safe. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Oh, I can only have 2 people on my team? Damn, I wish I could have all 3 of them. Should I tell Kai or Marius? Kai is like literally the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell Marius. So get up, my nigga.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Good, go hunt.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Current invigorating energy and oh, she can activate generators. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, that's what I like. The only way it's legal if you're just not
Naku
caught.
Tedek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Or at least that's what I was told.
Anyway,
Good question.
This is a
It means
spiritual
ancient
haven.
soil.
Could we
Naku
remove
Tedek was
the
old when
animancy
these lands were
equipment,
young.
Please.
The godless built
Dig it
around
up with
Adra
the
pillars.
But he
Maybe
told
they
me to
felt a
ask
deeper connection
you.
to the spirit world.
In that case, the
My
answer
friend
is no.
𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤 is a scholar of the godless. She could tell us more.
Crazy.
What?
Yeah, bro. The weed said Pound Town on it.
Robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
Nothing.
We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
What can possibly make its face?
No, but it should get us results. All right.
Oh, this is such a good idea to keep her with.
Phantasmal
Oh,
force.
this is
I'll
genius.
start with a low
Hold
frequency
on.
ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
This nigga Kai is annoying.
All right, adjusting the frequency.
No. There's a character in the game. Sorry,
I hope
he has
it's
the
a
same
good
name.
sign. Let me know if you feel something.
It's weird they
Who
gave him the
knows how
same
your
name.
godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
They're probably in their heads like, hopefully he plays the game.
Word, exactly.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Is she gonna turn into it?
I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
At least no one got hurt.
That we're on the right track. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra.
More
I
Adra.
was right. The dream scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. We can discuss our feelings later. Right now, I need answers. If we want to stop the dream scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
Alright, sounds good. Where the fuck is my
Trap
ballistics
or
now?
no trap,
Let's drive
I
the
didn't
bitch.
come all this way just to give up.
Oh, she's dying. Sis. She's dying.
After you.
After me? Nah, she gotta die.
What's down there now?
She's gonna die real bad. She's gonna get turned into food.
Gods, did you open that door?
Food is crazy.
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Oh, Giada, you gotta stop. I don't.
I'm still wondering about that door.
Stop, so please let me know
Why
if
it
you need
opened
help.
for you.
That sound like it was.
You gotta be fucking. There's no way.
My son, move. My son, move. Yes, we will.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the vault. Charge.
Oh shit, this nigga can't get. Oh, that's crazy.
It actually.
What the hell? Oh, here it is.
So hit X.
Like X?
Like yeah, hit X and read it.
Oh.
To your left.
Oh, it's your arcane.
Yeah. I like. Oh, should I just jump from here?
No.
Where do I jump? Sir. Sir.
Wait, look up.
Am I gonna drown?
Look around.
If you don't get out of there in exactly 10 minutes, you'll drown. You're gonna do it all again.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well, go back
Oh, I
down.
hate water. Got it.
Keep going down. Go lower.
No way, I'm already dead.
Jump here.
Wait, how'd you get up there?
Yeah, this. What do you call it? There was a window.
What is
I had
this?
to jump through.
Is there no way to get down?
I think I have to jump on these chandeliers. I'm kind of scared of these bloods. Oh shit! Oh, look at that body.
Yeah, when you get down here, I'm gonna use a ladder. Outside. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the elevator right there. You didn't put that down.
No.
Yeah.
Give me your remains. I'm gonna pillage a lot of things along here. Yeah. What else can I pillage? Roger.
That's it.
Stop it.
Be careful of them, be like,
Ride his goofy ass. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that nigga's
There
stuck.
are any
He's a little
monsters
spider
left?
web.
Show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is
Oh,
clear.
you die like that.
Let's have a look at the
Oh, you know.
Little power goes a long way.
Am I about to get soul stuff? Be honest with you.
I don't think so.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
I'm so ugly. They pulled me inside of the Adra? Oh my god.
You came. Though your words to us are often as cold and sharp as the ice-rimmed peak, you have come to us in this place.
Well, finally.
Tributary, the halls of life and death. The mourners are gone now. Only the
I just realized that's eyeballs lined up on the left of their face. Oh my god. So the Dream Scourge is this thing in front of me.
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
No, my perception's not high enough.
We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞 twined around us.
The 𝐤𝐤𝐤?
They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
That's what I wanted to hear.
You read the leaves and ash yourself. We could only observe. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. Even as you scorn us, we would know you. This prison clouds our mind, our memories as murky as fetid water. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞. We will try to explain.
You should have said that instead of all that jibber jabber.
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the 𝐤𝐤𝐤, wait there.
So I'm a
They will
Nikita?
show you the way to the garden, to our prison. You who walk free under sun and stars, you speak to us of choice. No matter. We would still offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. You rejected us once before. Let us lend our shade and strength, for your sake and ours.
It's not my fault I don't trust it. A sliver of your power is a sliver of your soul. Your gift makes me a little more you.
A mere drop in a lake, a drop of our blood, our sap, giving to nourish you. We would never harm you, seed of our soul. We could not, even if we wished such cruelty.
That's not true.
Your will remains yours. Will you accept it?
Are you kidding me? So, you finally give me whatever power you're gonna give me after I already rejected you. And if I already rejected you the first time, that just means that I displayed distrust. But now you want me to trust you now? And now everybody's telling me I have to trust their
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the 𝐦𝐴𝐵𝐴. Bind us. Free us.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. It's a good thing we got results, because I have no desire to put you through that again. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the 𝐦𝐸𝐵𝐵 at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the 𝐦𝐸𝐵𝐵. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't say that Sapadal is not a god because they have a singular name and their face literally has multiple eyeballs going down their cheek. So, yeah.
What? Is she?
I'm sorry?
How the hell is she sitting on this? It's gonna
Sapadal is
hurt
a
her
god?
ass.
But that's impossible.
What is that?
How
Treasure
could
chest?
we have missed this?
Damn it!
No need to worry. I'm a professional, remember? We know the 𝐦𝐸𝐵𝐵 is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. Indeed. That will be for you to judge. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the 𝐦𝐸𝐵𝐵 in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to 𝐦𝐸𝐵𝐵𝐵. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy.
It was quiet for them.
But the 𝐦𝐸𝐵𝐵 is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Wait,
Huh? What?
we smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel.
Excuse me?
We were sure they came. Was it the past?
What? You're not even sure yourself?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Yo, Chris was just here. Where'd Chris go? You know.
Envoy, over here. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him. Thought so. You have a bit of a reputation. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. A pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Wow.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared.
But they were mad.
Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies.
They were mad.
If the steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
They couldn't.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen, I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers...
Oh, yeah.
The envoy here is going to rip you in half.
What he said. Cracking knuckles and smile.
Nice touch. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess. So you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, 𝐥𝐤. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor 𝐦𝐸 gave the order to march on 𝐕𝐴. Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
𝐦𝐸 tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't kill him.
Your call, envoy.
I've let the nigga who killed me live. So you know what? Throw him in the gutter. Let him swell away in the cells.
I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
Ooh.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to 𝐦𝐸. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
That's your fault.
I can't wait to find out.
Oh, yes.
See you around, envoy. Thanks again.
Don't say thanks. Doing it.
Fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's 𝐦𝐸's problem. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
Yo, Kai, you always said the right things.
You did right by us. Thank you, envoy.
Ah, you've acknowledged my actions.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Steel Garrote before they could cause any serious damage. How silly of me. Here, compensation for your good work.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it. You must understand. My mother is the Dream Scourge.
Oh, now since your mom's a victim, now all of a sudden you believe it.
Reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, 𝐥𝐤𝐬.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness.
I know.
When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean...
That's not all of it.
Ichi, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
It is.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy.
Yo, she's been standing there this whole time and hasn't said a single word. I've been trying to talk to her this whole time, and niggas keep going back and forth, and 𝐥𝐤𝐬 talking, but she hasn't talked.
I say we go to Paradis.
Yo, she hasn't said a single word this whole time, though. Nah, this whole conversation kind of crazy. Oh, this convo is kind of crazy. This is an insane conversation. This Nigga, this is ridiculous. I've gone this far to tear this, bro.
This is madness. It's suicide.
Wrong. It's self-preservation. And my father would have agreed. As long as we are animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
Wow.
While we hide, the 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤 will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Whoa, so you mean to tell me... Yeah, this is insane. You mean to tell me I have to move a whole entire area of people who are suffering with no resources to another area, to 2 different other towns in efforts to stop them from being affected by a poisonous spiritual disease that can possibly ruin people's lives just from manipulating their very spirit, soul, and being. What the hell?
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Adiran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
This is crazy. I have to move a whole group of people from one area to another, dude. Y'all going to Thirdborn.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs. As animancers,
You're going to Thirdborn.
As fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐿 take you next?
Right back where I came from.
Oh, I do.
𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐿.
𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐿? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling.
That's your husband?
Talk of the 𝐤𝐸𝐤𝐿, and I will appear.
He be busting that down. He's so lucky.
Looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way.
She whispered it.
You're already aware that I'm the foremost 𝐤𝐸𝐤𝐿 scholar in the Living Lands, and
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
ah, right, layman's terms. Thank you, darling.
She's an Akita? I heard that word.
Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't. Which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ah, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. A gentleman never tells. She's a feisty one. Almost makes me feel young again.
You're so goddamn lucky.
I am officially putting a stop to this line of questioning. Keep it in the bedroom. For what it's worth, I vouch for 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐿. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
Wow, that's all we need.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, Envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
We're friends?
Back
Hell
to
yeah.
Shutterscock, then.
Oh yeah. Yo, bro.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn. Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a Leviathan.
How do you expect me to know
You
that?
thought Paradise's docks were rough. Just wait. Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue. Right, changing the subject.
That does not make me feel better.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. We already talked about Kai, so I assume you're asking about the new girl. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the Vreekus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
We should talk. What happened to Fior 𝐦𝐸𝐸 could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the living lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far. We never forgot. No matter where animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
The whims of gods don't excuse the things mortals do to each other.
I doubt they know the meaning of the word. They seem a little out of touch.
Very.
Listen to me. A failed animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the 𝐦𝐸𝐸. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
I don't want her to stress herself, but she's pretty passionate about it, so.
I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets animancers. And everyone gets along. For once.
I'm glad you agree with that. Ooh. Oh.
What happened here?
Oh, this is the... Oh, I know exactly who's this.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. The Inquisitor warned me about this rebellious temperament of yours. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor 𝐦𝐸𝐸 isn't at all pleased.
I don't care.
That's exactly why I've come to make amends.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask.
That's so crazy.
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor 𝐦𝐸𝐸.
Oh, now it's an apology.
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior 𝐸𝐸𝐸. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered. My intentions exactly. You might not want to admit it, but 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 is a settlement in decline.
I will admit it. It's true.
Chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm.
Ooh.
Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. I see I have your attention. Good. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Healgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the steel Garrote answer to the burned queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adra if that's what it takes.
I thought the steel Garrote never broke an oath.
Very good. But the terms of our arrangement are quite clear. The oath to our goddess supersedes any and all political loyalties. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning.
A warning? I can kill you right now.
This island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time.
A second?
It won't end well. Perceptive. Maybe Ludwig was right about you. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. Ludwig told me to open a path for you by any means necessary, and that's exactly what I did. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Bitch, I'm killing you. Oh, I'm about to fry her right now. You're not walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Damn right.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Bitch, watch this. Come here. Come here. I said, come here. Come here, you bitch. Get deleted. Come here. You're done, bitch. Prod her. She thought shit was sweet. Come here. I'm not done yet. Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
Who's next? Anyone?
This is the best game ever. They wasn't taking no punches, so I had to show. She had the Death Knight gloves. I was looking for the Death Knight gloves. She had the Death Knight gloves all this time. I'm so mad. No, I'm actually genuinely surprised I survived. I'm a true trooper.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐷𝐭? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the steel Garrote attacked my fucking home. Did we? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the 𝐦𝐸𝐴𝐷 rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the steel Garrote dogging our steps.
Awesome.
Do you think 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐷 will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Something worse.
Then she better come prepared. Thirdborners are a rugged bunch, and they don't give ground.
Ooh, I like that.
That's 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐼ans,
𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐼ans
with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning. Or coming back, changed. Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted. Some confused and disoriented like Belena, others violent like Adalaro.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This 𝐦𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐼 is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tedek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden.
Why is it like 30 frames per second on her, but then the others is like 60 frames per second?
Only lead. We find the garden, we find the 𝐦𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐼. 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐷 is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐷 can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
True.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐷𝐼 Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
And friends we make along the way.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tedek, but I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Nice.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐷𝐼, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the 𝐦𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐼 may be ravaging.
Correct.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
You ain't wrong.
Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Not a bit. For all I know, it's long gone anyway.
Better to keep moving forward, Kai. What's lost is lost.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, 𝐤𝐨𝐵𝐸 deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
And the more I listen to what they're telling me, it's like, it's just more gobbledygook. It's a lot of that. Too much of that, you know, riddle stuff. They finally explained everything that I need to hear at the end, and it was like really cool. Especially taking it from the perspective of like, oh yeah, I'm this person who's capable of changing all these people's lives in just one decision. Or I gotta fight this one strong person for like a whole hour or two to finally be able to do another decision making. Like it's really just a decision making based type of game, but it's still fun. Especially how dramatic my decision making can be. Like it goes from like, oh yeah, hey hi, oh, like, oh we're just having a bad day, to like, we hate you, we all hate you, we don't like you, get out of here. You're like, damn, you just wanted me around here, now you don't want me around? Shit's crazy. But I appreciate you guys' support, love, and patience with me. Thank you for everything, as always. Thank you to my friends, my personal friends, and my streamer friends. You guys are the best. Thank you to my family. You guys are the best. And always make sure, think critically, support your family.